Hello and welcome back, Sevlin here. Let's play some more of our Most Superstates campaign in Europa Universalis 4. We're making some decent progress, but let's see what else we can get done. Now I am kind of just waiting a little bit, just a little bit of waiting. Mostly, what's going on? What are you doing? Arkansas, Florida, and Texas, huh? Who are you fighting? Louisiana and Alabama. Texas is trying to expand into... No? No? What's going on? What is going on? Anyway, don't care. Whatever. It's a war. People will gain things. People will lose things. I'm hoping it's not Texas gaining things. Texas is still kind of scary. Let's take a look at Texas. Forgot where I was in this list. It'd be helpful if I could read. Yeah, reading's good, right? So, they have 25, almost 26,000 manpower, and they have 15,000 troops. A force limit of 21 troops. Holy crap. Yeah, they're very, very scary. We're going to have to be doing a lot more expanding before we try and do anything against Texas. That will be the... early-ish goal, of course, is to get big enough to be able to defeat Texas and hope California or somebody doesn't swallow the entire United States, in the meantime. But we'll see how that goes. As I've never really played this mod for any length of time other than just firing it up and making sure it didn't crash or anything. I don't know how all this goes. I know that some of these states are pretty strong and they grow pretty fast. So we'll just be trying to ward that off. I mean, it's kind of like playing in Europe and you know France is there, you know? Except for I have 3 Frances to watch out for. Okay, so... I think I'm at my force limits. I am. 13 total troops. This event again. I don't want to pay for 5 Republican tradition. I don't want to pay for it. But I don't want to drop below 70 again. I think I have plenty of points. I'm way ahead of time on everything but Diplo. I'm just going to do it. Just going to do it. Do I have my maintenance high enough to actually reinforce troops, or is this just going to perpetually... Yeah, it'll be fine. Good, good, good. Okay. Well, I guess I could build more buildings. Let's go with temples. Only place I can build a temple is in Tulsa, which is fine. It's not quite capped out yet, but it will be there. It's getting there. As long as the temple builds before the next rebellion, which looks like it's going to be pretty reasonable thing to expect. Autonomy's really high. I don't like it at all. Oh well, I'll wait out the 30 years because I clicked the button to raise autonomy to try and help with unrest. I'll wait out that 30 years and then I'll click it down, and I think that's a reasonable thing. Because now it's negative. There's no revolt risk there at all, so I don't even have to worry about it. Lose a little bit of tax benefit and manpower benefit from it, but it'll come around eventually. Alright. Maintenance is good. Start looking for my next opportunity. Manitoba, Michigan, Wisconsin. Don't really want to fight those things. They are... Michigan's at war, so they probably wouldn't actually come. It may be time. Oh, they're in the coalition. They're at war with Georgia. Okay. If I declare war on you, well, I don't have a diplomat. Who do I care less about? Improve relations with... Yeah, okay, let's pull back the guy from Kentucky. Let's declare war to take Shelby. None of my allies would actually come because for some reason They like Tennessee. Okay. And I would also be fighting Louisiana and South Carolina, and of course Iowa would come into the war, of course. But they won't be able to call anybody else. I don't think that's the route I want to go. What if I declare war on Iowa? Texas will join me in this case, which is just an excellent thing. Wisconsin and Manitoba would join. Manitoba. They can't be that strong, can they? It's probably an irrational thought. I should probably actually look into it. 3, 4, 5 provinces. Yeah, that's part of this province. 5 provinces. Okay, Manitoba. Manitoba. 6,000 total troops. Iowa has 6, so that's 12 total, so even match, but they would also be bringing in Wisconsin. With 7,000. So I absolutely... I'm not sure Manitoba could get down here. So I'm an even match with Iowa and Wisconsin. And I absolutely would need Texas if Manitoba really came in. I guess I mean, I have my vassals too. You know what? Let's do it. Oh, Tennessee would come, wouldn't they? I think I do it anyway. Illinois, how you doing? Still at war with North Dakota and Ontario. There's probably not much chance of them coming in. Okay, maintenance is up. Declare war. Take Scott. Wisconsin, Manitoba, of course. Iowa, Nebraska, Ohio. Which, of course, would come into the war, right? Yeah, they would all come. So I don't want to declare them co-belligerent. I was just double-checking I wouldn't want them to be a co-belligerent. I could, like, vassalize them or something. Yeah, I don't see any reason why not. Let's do it. And let's go towards Tennessee first. Yeah, let Texas go after that nonsense there. I don't want anything to do with that. All right. Get over there. Good. Dang it. Alright. Finish off that army. No, damn it. Quit running away from me, stupid troops. Military access from Georgia. Who can fight in Georgia? South Carolina, Tennessee, and Florida. Get out of here, Georgia. Tennessee's mine. Alright, with that in mind, I am going to run down here and siege up the areas that Tennessee would... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I was finally getting my Republican tradition back on track, but I have to take the Republican tradition hit. I'm not taking the stability hit. Okay, so split. Yeah, alright, so one here, one here, one here, and one here. We'll siege up all this stuff. We'll also split this guy. It'll be sieging soon enough. And we'll move up to start sieging in Iowa as well. Actually, we should probably start sieging in Wisconsin. Get them out of this war sooner rather than later, so I don't have to worry about them. Capital's already being sieged, so it should be easy enough to get them out. Once Texas sieges up a few of their things... Oh, shit. There's Manitoba. Ah. Vassals got this. No problem. Alright, so I can take another Diplo idea. Diplo annexation cost. I'll have to definitely remember... Ooh, prestige decay. I definitely want to take that soon, but I'm going to save my points for the war. Oh, damn it. There's a siege. Who is this? Wisconsin? I didn't know they had troops left. Alright, move up and start sieging stuff. Up in Iowa, I suppose. Maybe I should stick with what I was saying and siege up Wisconsin first. Yeah, I think that's definitely the plan. No, I don't want you to actually fight anybody. Oh, speaking of not fighting anybody. What's this? Wisconsin? Right. I'm gonna just stack all my troops up there because I need to fight Wisconsin. Or once a couple of these sieges break, I maybe be able to just knock them out of the war without fighting them. Well, that's not going to be a choice. Yeah, go get him, Texas. So let's see if I can get up there in time just to snag some extra prestige. Nope, but I can go squish them. Stack wipe? Nope. Okay, election time. It's definitely new candidate time again. These are all terrible. Let's see, that's 9 total points. Wait. 9 total points. This one's actually 10 total points. But they're skewed a little funny. And actually skewed the wrong way. I really need... Well... Where am I at on my techs? Okay. I am well ahead of time on both admin and military tech. And well behind time on Diplo tech, which actually I would love to increase. I think I'm going to take Mr. James Hadley here. And this thing again. Then I'm going to go ahead and pay for the extra Republican tradition. Okay, good little stack wipe there. Let's see, Wisconsin. Wisconsin. What do you think, buddy? I have 50% war score. I don't want to take anything from you other than your war reparations and all your money, of course. Sounds good to me. Right? Yeah, they're too big to vassalize. Well, I mean, if they're not a co-belligerent. They're negotiating only for themselves. Okay. Bam. Alright, let's go back to peaceful territory here so that I can redeploy. Finish up Iowa. See what I want out of this war. Why do I have no leader? Oh, yeah. I forgot. Need a new leader. He does have some siege. It's a pretty good leader, actually. 5 fire. Not as good as 5 shock, but something. Until I have cannons, it's not really good at all, actually. Income from vassals plus 10%. Hey, I'll take it. Okay, so we're going to detach a siege. We're going to go over here. We are going to select the army, split off everybody except 2 units so that the leader stays with this army to help siege. Alright, and we are going to lower our maintenance to help make a little bit of money. And speaking of money, we have money to build buildings, so more temples. Now, it makes like 0 sense to build temples there, actually. So I'm going to build armories instead. I don't think I really want to build constables. I don't think I have... I think it's all grain. So, armories. I love armories almost as much as I love temples. Almost. The reason why I like temples so much is it actually increases your force limit. Yeah, it's all grain. Every single freaking thing in... Come on. Do you think that Missouri produces nothing but grain? I mean, you're probably right. I mean, we have some cows, too, but... Yeah, it's mostly grain. Okay, I get it. Shut up. Let's actually look. Let's take a look. I'm curious. Yeah, grain. Grain. That makes sense. Yeah, some gold. Kind of Nevada. Look at that. Probably has some ridiculous inflation. But a lot of long-term potential there. The wine's actually mostly produced in this general region right here. Right here. Like right there. So I guess this one's right. They probably have some wine up there too. I don't know what else they'd produce in Humboldt. I don't even know. No idea. Anyway. Yeah, enough of that. Cotton. Yeah, that makes sense. Sugar? Sort of makes sense. Okay, anyway, enough of that, like I said. Let's let some time tick so that maybe eventually we take some of these sieges. I know they just started, but it's already been at least 1 or 2 siege ticks and no progress yet. There's some. Oh, let's get you out of here. What do I want out of this war? No way Manitoba's getting out of this yet. That's fine. Recall that diplomat. We'll need to do something with him. I have a couple of... I could just do that. I don't think I want to vassalize anybody else. Though I could take more than that. In fact, maybe I could give this to Kansas, Minnesota, Nebraska. I could give this to Kansas. I could give, like, all of this. Oh, why don't you have claims? Yeah, I want to give this to Kentucky. At least 1 province. In fact, I may give it 2 provinces. There's no point in me holding on to that. I'm going to take Shelby for myself. I'm going to take Scott for myself. And as soon as Woodbury flips, I'm going to... Oh, damn it. Smugglers again, huh? I don't know how they have a boat. I mean, I guess there's the Missouri River. There's lots of boat traffic on it. But really, I guess it makes sense. I should be able to have trade ships then. I want trade ships on the Missouri River and the Mississippi River. I mean, come on. They're big rivers. I should be able to have trade ships. Okay, anyway. Smugglers dominating. Alright. Okay, come on, sieges. Get done. I'm bored with you already. Still saving my Diplo power. Have a little bit of money. Let's take a look at our advisors. National unrest would be nice. Not really. Would have been nice earlier. Land force limits modifier or morale of armies would be nice also, but I'm not going to do that. I'm ahead of time on those texts, so I'm not going to bother with that. There we go. Okay, so we're going to flip this to Kansas. We're going to... Oh, I could buy that tech. I don't think I'm going to. Only at 81% war score. Now 88% war score because Manitoba's still in this thing. But let's see if we can't get what we want out of this peace deal anyway. Alright, so I want that. I want to give this and this to Kentucky. I want to give this to Kansas. They will absolutely do that. I could go ahead and take this. No, I can't. It's too big. I could get war operations and a little bit of money. I like it. Yeah, I like it a lot. Let's do that. Feed both my vassals and get a little bit of stuff myself. Sounds like a great deal to me. Alright, let's definitely go for annexing those things. Or not annexing, coring those things. 7 base tax. Holy crap. Definitely don't want to raise autonomy there. Let's hang out in St. Louis, I think. Disconnected Catholics. Oh man, this... Yeah. So let's hang out up here in Scott for a little while. Help reduce that. You know what? I am going to take the Theologian. Get that negative 3% unrest. It's not a ton, but you know, it's helpful. It's something. And I'm actually going to raise autonomy here, I think. Just to help smooth things over. So I don't get 2 revolts firing at the same time. It might be a little unmanageable. Well, I don't like doing that. Let's not. Let's just not. Not worry about it yet. Okay, and that leaves me enough Diplo power to take up Diplo annexation cost. So when I do decide to Diplo annex Kansas, I can do so. I think my truce is up with Arkansas. No, not yet. Actually, I have a long truce with Arkansas. Still 5 years. Dang. Okay. Well, nothing I'm going to do there. Just merge everybody up all in one stack so I can keep track of them. Ooh, national decision available. Let's see, I can pass the Advancement of Religion Act, gain unrest, but gain missionary strength. And I can introduce church taxes, which increases national tax modifier for also gaining national unrest. Tax modifier is not going to do me a lot of good. So I'm not going to do that. Yeah, we're not going to do this one. I am considering this one, though, because that would allow me to convert St. Louis. Well, if I raise my stability as well. Let's do that. And I can't quite do it yet, but if I raise my stability, which I should have done before taking Scott. Overextension, lack of... Oh my god, so expensive. Yeah, I can't do that. Well, I'll be able to convert Scott once I'm done coring Scott. So that's something at least. That'll lower the religious unity a little bit or increase religious unity a little bit, which may allow me to increase my stability. I still think it was worthwhile. It allows me to, in a reasonable amount of time, convert Scott. Okay, well, now it's basically just time to set back and... Well, let's increase relations with Kentucky. I don't think I was done with them yet. I could make them a march. What do I think about doing that? I don't like that I can't annex them for a while. But having some strength on that flank on the East Coast would be really nice. It'd allow me to defend against Virginia. North Carolina is pretty strong. And definitely these states... A few of these states up here are pretty strong. New York is getting eaten. Dang. Okay. Interesting. And I'm not going to be annexing them for a while anyway. So let's do it. Let's make Kentucky a march. Maybe. I wonder what they're... Yeah. Let's just do it. We can always undo it eventually, and they'll hate me for a little while, but I'm not going to be annexing them anytime soon. So let's do that. I think that means their improved relations is capped. It absolutely is. Minnesota's getting big again. Let's keep improving relations with you. And they're pretty much capped off. What about Texas? Yeah, let's top them off. Improve relations with Texas. Fabricate claims on Alabama. Maybe. Yeah. That's what I can do with my other dude. Okay, well, it's time for another break. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you next time.